You know, when you just begin your class and say, today we're going to learn present perfect. And I'm from Zambia, and I have only one tense, and I'm so happy. I'm going to learn present perfect. This will be my, weapon to speak English. And then it turns out tomorrow we're learning past perfect tense. And like, why? You know, we already learned one. When you show them that actually there are 12, and at first don't tell them that actually there are 24 because we also can use them in the passive form. Don't tell them that. Don't disguise them so quickly. Just begin with 12. But when you tell them there are 12, they are on a journey. They begin to understand, actually, there are so many different ones that I have to understand. And then we pick only one box at a time. And I didn't manage to take pictures of the actual drawings by my students, but imagine that the tiger and the habits and everything, they draw these pictures. So I explained to them the form and three major situations: the house, when we use simple present, when we talk about facts. For example, tigers live in Africa. Let's draw a picture of a tiger. And you know, they will remember this tiger forever. They remember those things that they draw. And habits, I go to school every day. Here is my bus. I go to school every day, and schedule. So we work on this, we practice this, they teach each other, they create quizzes, they do the quizzes, then they know it, they nail this one, they're ready for the next one, we add the next one. And they have to see them both together. They have to be together so that they can actually compare what is going on. So then we learn progressive and so on and so forth. So we fill out the whole chart, and you know what? It allows to dump a lot of unnecessary handouts. Do you feel guilty when you copy?
Tree murderer.
Copy. And what do the students do? They get the handouts. Sometimes they use them okay if you have time to work with them on the handout. And sometimes you don't. You just say, look at it at home. Do you think they look at it at home? How many of 10 students? Maybe 2. That's a success for a teacher. They just look at it and they're like, I don't know what it is about. I really decided that I don't like handouts anymore. I think we need to dump as many as we can. I know we can't dump all of them, but we can do a lot of damage to cutting trees and making so many unnecessary copies. Visual instruction provides student involvement. They love to draw, they love to be involved, they love to teach. And so it really helps create a very active classroom and the theater and the freedom of the mind. Couldn't help. Wanted to come with this beautiful statue. And there's one little thing. I know you guys are very, very busy. And when you come back to work on Monday, your swirl of activities and life will just make you completely forgetful. You'll forget about this conference. Absolutely, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know, because I'm like you. So that we don't get into this, maybe you will take 1 minute and jot on your piece of paper 3 ideas that you think you would like to either use in your teaching or share with your fellow teachers, so that when you come on Monday, you don't have to think, what was that? But you look at your paper, tell your friends, or put it together with I love my job note on your desk. And maybe that will help you to become a little bit more effective and special teachers. And thank you so much for your attention. Yeah, we have a few minutes for questions. If you're interested in asking questions, I'll be happy to take some. very good question. The question was, when you do student teaching in class, how to set it up so it is effective. It's a very, very important moment. It will be effective only after you did your job first. So what we do, I work at a department where I'm very lucky. We have regular classes where we don't have a lot of time for a lot of things, but we also have electives. And in the electives, we do this. And electives are grammar, I love grammar, conversation, pronunciation, all kinds of things. So in those classes, we're not so tight about how much time we spend on what and what we actually have to cover. We cover those things that students need. We cover students' needs. So in this case, first I instruct, I teach, I show them, I do these charts with them, we draw, I explain things a lot of times. And of course, it doesn't sink in right away. This is just for the presentation, imaginary beautiful world, but it's a lot of work. And so first you work a lot, without any handouts. You just explain to them subject matter. You have to have the knowledge of the subject matter, of course. And you do, because you're all professionals. And if we don't know something, we ask people and we look in the materials. After you feel like, okay, it's beginning to go, and you did some practices with them, and you did your favorite communicative activities with them, then after that you begin to put them in pairs first. And of course, you always know who is a strongest student. Begin with the strongest student. Hat. The hat is a very good thing. The hat is a powerful thing. I never thought, I started with pencils, a special pencil. I would give a special pencil to the teacher. It wasn't very effective. The hats are really magic. They begin to look at all their notes, and maybe they don't do it perfectly, but they do a lot, and they help each other because they're already there, and you are with them. You walk around and you help each time. So, and when you feel that they're ready to teach the whole class, there will always be a volunteer who is the least you want the one to be, right? You know what I mean? Who wants to teach the class? Well, of course, Johnny, who actually didn't get it yet. But you don't want to embarrass Johnny, and you say, oh, wonderful, Johnny, but I have a special assignment for you, so why don't you do it after Kate? And it's fine. So Kate is more prepared. She will start. And, you rotate. It works. It really works. But of course, you work very hard for that. It's not like, oh, now they can teach, I don't have to. It's the opposite. A lot of your work. Any other questions? Thank you so much for being such wonderful, wonderful.